Well, hey everybody, welcome. It's Tai Chi with Suze. I'm Suze Jeffries, and it is time for our weekly live Q&A all about Tai Chi. You know, Tai Chi is a huge passion of mine and has been for more than 30 years because it works, because it always has helped me stress less, find my flow, create a better life balance, not just in my physical balance, which has improved remarkably, but also, just in life in general. So part of my passion is to share Tai Chi with you in a way that makes sense in these kind of complex times. After all, Tai Chi is an 1800-year-old martial art. So some people may be like, well, how is that relevant to today? More relevant today than ever because Tai Chi is based on the wisdom principles of Taoism. Taoism is an ancient wisdom tradition, a religion in China that is based on yin and yang. And Tai Chi is also based on yin and yang. So Taoism absolutely informs Tai Chi with principles. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be Taoist to practice Tai Chi. I am not Taoist, and yet I love what I can learn from this ancient philosophy. So the physical practice of Tai Chi, that moving meditation, that self-defense system, super sneaky because it looks so pretty. You never know you were defending yourself with the moves in there. I love that part of Tai Chi, but I also love how the ancient principles can guide me to stressing less and living better. So today we're going to go through principle number 7. There's 10 ancient principles, and I got to tell you, I feel like these are the secret to success in today's crazy world, especially for us busy people who have lots to do and who want to thrive and work hard, play hard, feel good, and need to learn maybe how to relax a little bit more. So principle number 7 is perfect. Principle number 7 out of 10 is don't overdo. I'll say it again. Do not overdo. Now, you might be like, wow, don't overdo, that's it, that's the big deal. This is huge, people. This is absolutely huge because, including myself, so many people these days, we take on so much. We just keep piling on more and more and more. And our expectations of what we can accomplish in a day effectively, it gets way lost, just lost. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you look at most people's lists of things to do, their to-do list, mine usually has, 25, 30 things on it, or it used to. I just thought I'd knock those things out. Of course, life happens, and often things don't flow through our day the way we thought when we make our to-do list. However, what I've learned is kind of wild. If I have only 3 things on my to-do list, 3 things, they're the major things, the most important goals I need to accomplish for that day, 3 things, I always get those 3 things done. Always. I'm actually more effective with a shorter list than with a longer list. Why? Because I focus on what's important. Not everything is important. Not everything that's urgent or critical is important on that day. You know, if our friends or family or neighbors have problems, of course we want to help them. And yet if you're constantly helping your friends and family and you're never getting time to help yourself, something's out of balance there. We've got to take care of ourselves first so that we can then help and take care of others. So don't overdo is a remarkable principle to begin to play with. But how do you implement it? And why should we? Well, it all goes back to the ancient principle that we all have chi, life, energy. That's the chi in Tai Chi. And the only cause of death is that we have used it all up. We're born with a certain amount of chi. And when we depleted it and used it all up, we die. I know, right? That's a pretty interesting perspective. So if we would say, typically here, hey, that person died of a heart attack. In this philosophy, they'd say, no, they didn't die from a heart attack. They experienced a heart attack and they died because they did not have enough chi or life energy to recover. So you know what that means. Chi is super, super precious. If it's precious, we need to treat it as if it's precious. If our chi is precious, we really would benefit from conserving our energy and finding out what's really important enough for me to use my precious chi on. So constant drama from a friend, I don't mean like there's real trouble, but constant drama, blah, 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 that wastes my chi. I said bye-bye to that kind of drama in my life a long time ago because I would worry, I'd get involved, I'd try to help, and it was just never ending. Or tons and tons and tons of errands. There's only so many hours in the day, so when we prioritize things like that, decide if it's important or not, we can really stay true to what is important and not overdo. We got to conserve our chi. We got to stop wasting it on all the extras, all the extra stuff that doesn't really matter in the long run. So how do I figure out for me if there's something really important, significant, important enough for me to use my energy? I use the 5-year rule. In 5 years, if I do this, will I be glad I did? In 5 years, will this change my life because I did this thing? Or not? And I bet 1 year. In 1 year, if I do this thing, will it be significantly different? Will it improve my life or not? The answer is no. It's not going to go to the top of my priority list. Listen, you may be like me where I love learning things. I love taking on new things. I'm definitely a lifelong learner. I do all kinds of programs to learn and expand professionally and personally. I just said no to a huge program that is closing down. Huge last time. And I was like, you know what? It sounds like a blast, but I'm going to conserve my energy and I'm going to say no. I decided not to sign up. I know the FOMO thing, the fear of loss, it's a real thing, but sometimes FOMO, reacting out of fear of loss, is not the best way to take care of ourselves and conserve our chi. So 5-year or 1-year rule, hey, if I do this, if I say yes to this, will it change my life and improve it? Or is this just a little short-term thing? What I'm really doing is I'm playing with learning how to say no. How to say no to opportunities, to people, to situations, to experiences. How to say no to tasks, to busy work. How to say no so that I don't clutter my day and waste my chi, so that I don't overdo and feel depleted. So I would love to hear how you might begin to play with our ancient Tai Chi principle, number 7, that ancient set of wisdom principles. Don't overdo. Do less. Do less. I know it's a little crazy. I'm a super high AAA overachiever. So that's really something that I continue to cultivate. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but I am saying when I make that choice of saying no, opportunities, that can be really hard. People I love, it can be really hard to say no. Obviously, if it's critical, I will help them. But if it's not critical, I have to say no. Opportunities, I used to be really afraid of saying no to opportunities and missing out. But what I realized is opportunities are always rolling in. There's always opportunities if you're looking for them. So I'm going to suggest to you that you begin to implement ancient Tai Chi principle number 7, don't overdo, by saying no, doing less, and living better. I hope that helps. Let me know what you thought. Bye for now.